Namah Shivaya. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadarsham Tattvamasyatilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunagahitam Sadgurum. तो अंग्रेज़ी में, हिंदी में नहीं, अंग्रेज़ी। बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो हिंदी नहीं जानते। हाँ, जानते हैं? So, we are here in the Mahakumbh plus the auspicious occasion of Shivaratri happens to be here in the Kumbh. And actually it's Shivaratri. So the Kumbh is actually the Shivaratri is at night, not in the morning. But then we have this whole day to us, and tonight we have night. So the night is meant for meditation, japa, tapasya, and so on and so forth. And the day is meant to understand the concepts of life, of Shivaratri, Shiva, and so on. The ancient Shastras say that Shivaratri happens on the dark lunar night on certain dates once a year. And it's a symbolic representation of two or three things. One is the Tandavanartha. First point. You know what is the Tandavanartha? Tandavanartha is the dance of Shiva. All the dance systems we have in this country can be traced to the Tandava of Shiva. In fact, Shiva is called Nataraja, Lord of Dance. And this Tandavanartha is usually, people say it's a dance of destruction. Everything is shaken up. But if you really look into it, understand the factor, destruction is the first step to construction. If you have an old building and you want to put up a new structure there, what do you do first? You demolish what is already there. In the same way, all this what I'm telling you is what I learned from Nath Babaji. I don't know anything more or anything less. So, this is what I'm telling you. So, Tandava Nartha is the symbolic meaning of the dance of Shiva, which brings down all that is old, all that is constructed, all that is artificial, so that the new comes up. So from the yogi's point of view, or from a spiritual aspirant's point of view, although every year Shivaratri is celebrated, every second, every day is a Tandava. Because without breaking the old images, we cannot see anything new. This whole world picture that we see is mostly 90% constructed by our mind. I'm not talking about physical objects, the world system, the commerce, the finance, the spiritual, the whole thing. the whole structure, the digital, now the AI, they've all been established by the mind which works in patterns, in designs, in structures. The mind itself becomes solidified into a structure. It's all right to work with structures. But when the mind, at all times, without a second of freedom, is constantly involved in the structures, then the mind becomes a structure. I don't know if you understand what I am trying to say. While structures are important for living and other things, constantly being involved in the structures makes the mind also into a physical structure. No more free. Even the thoughts, the expressions, everything is built up into some kind of a design or structure. Now the ultimate Tandava Nritta is when Shiva destroys all the structures. And you're left with none other than the pure witness. And this pure witness is none other than Shiva. Which is why the great Adi Shankara Bhagavad Pad sang, Chidananda Rupaha Shivoham Shivoham. I am of the nature of Chit, consciousness and bliss. I am Shivam, I am Shivam. But then, what is it that keeps us from this understanding? It's the structures that we have formed, the designs we have made, the patterns we have manufactured, all necessary in their own place. But when they fully occupy the mind, and the mind also starts working on these structures and in a linear way. Look, anything in this world is linear. You're sitting there, and if I have to shake hands with you, I have to move towards you, right? Or something is there and I have to reach it, I have to work towards it. Even the mind, if I have an idea and if it has to become a reality, then I have to work towards it. It's linear. It's there and I'm reaching out to take it, or grasp it, or touch it, or taste it, or whatever you want. Now the fact is, when the real Tandava, but look, Shiva will not do any Tandava Nritta without your permission. In the sense, it's not as if you are forced into the Tandava Nritta. You have to decide. I have to decide. You and I. That I am fed up with these old structures which I have created with my own mind. And then say, oh Shiva, take it away from me. I want to be free. I want to be like you. It's not easy, believe me. Don't make premature judgments because some great yogi did that. No, it's very difficult. The moment you have a small structure fall, you're agitated. Then you pray, please restore the structure. So Shiva will not do the Tandav if you are not willing. Shiva is not a cruel being. His auspiciousness, kindness, Ananda, Mahadeva. So, if one is ready for it. In other ways, when you come for a Shivaratri or a Satsang, you should say, okay, certain things I need to keep away, please destroy them. Other things I want, please don't destroy them. Be factual. Because everybody cannot bear with this whole thing falling, collapsing. So, you should tell Shiva, please, do not bring the bulldozers right now. Please wait. But in the long run, I am ready to do it. But when it happens, all the structures are gone. All the forms that we created are destroyed. It's really a dance where everything is thrown to the winds. And there's only that Shiva, that dancing Shiva in his full form, which his full form is formless. Very often we signify it with the linga. which is not a picture of any human being or a face or anything resembling a Homo sapien. It's a symbol of energy, linga. Linga simply means a symbol in Sanskrit. This is Shivam. So, the Tandava Nrita, I started with that. Maybe there are nicer things. But it's good to destroy the old so that there is space to create the new. Otherwise there is no space. Keep this in mind. Even thought, the process. We all live in the past. Oh, we like to think we live in the present. Most of us live in the past because we cling to the images that we have created and others have created for us. Therefore, even though every day we say, oh, I am up in the morning, I am a new person, it's all from yesterday and day before and before that. This is our life. So we actually live in the past, which is what we were discussing in the Yoga Vasishta all these days, for 10 days. Vasishta says, oh Rama, we human beings think we are in the present living, but we are all in the past because we live by the images we have created, but the past that affects our thinking. And this kind of thought process is the thought process where you need to reach out to get something. Now in the reverse thought process, which is the Tandava of Shiva, you need to be brave like Mahadeva to do that. Where in one shot you break everything down, the pillars crumble and you are standing on. Then you see that there is a beautiful sky and a river flowing in front of you, which you never saw because you are inside this structure that you have created. I and you have created. Why say you? Me too. Now I have also created the structure of a guru. It's terrible. Never in your life, please, want to be a guru. I'm telling you. It's terrible. So anyway, I'm saying this so that nobody is encouraged to want to become a successor. Stay away from it. It's not such a good thing. Why? Because that also is an image created by you and projected onto me, and I agree and absorb it. The true Shivam is without boundaries. It is the Paramananda, Satchidananda Shivam. It is the Shivam of pure consciousness, bliss and happiness. When I say Ananda, Anantamanandam Brahma, the ultimate supreme bliss. In our lives we experience a bit of this here and there. And we say, oh, what a great thing has happened to us. Forgetting that the little dose comes from the main spring, which is Shivam, auspiciousness, consciousness, Ananda. It's as if somebody has fixed a sprinkler and you're getting a little bit whiff of it. So this is one thing. So when you sit down in meditation, I'm looking at point number 1, done. When you sit down in meditation, this is the way to do it. Break everything. Of course, you can't go home and break your house. Sit down in meditation. When you sit, images will come of all kinds. Break them. You must have heard of the great Yogi Aurobindo. He had a yoga meditation teacher by name Lele. I don't know his first name. He's from Maharashtra. So when Aurobindo, as Aurobindo Ghosh, was working in the palace of the Maharaja Baroda, he met Lele and he introduced him to meditation. So what did he do? He said, I'll spend half an hour with you in a closed room. Please, no demands. And then And no, I have to clarify, otherwise when I go out, claustrum. So he sat with him and he said, now close your eyes. Yes, what do you see? I see thoughts, cut them. Again more thoughts, cut them. Again more thoughts, cut them. Keep cutting. Don't allow them to form a chain. This is the tandav. The cut, the break. Break the chain. They'll come. Let them come. You break the chain. Don't allow them to develop into that kind of thing. Allow them to be. So, then, suddenly after half an hour, Aurobindo, he woke him up because he was lost. He said, did you do it? He said, yes. I did it and I did not do it. He said, what do you mean by did not do it? He said, I was not there anymore to do anything. It was all gone and destroyed and finished. And he was working then. He was only wishing that he had a place where he could meditate, where he could spend time doing. Then the British arrested him for the Baroda bomb blast. Misplaced accusation, of course, but he was hauled into jail and sent to Calcutta to the, I don't know the name of that jail. Calcuttans would know. Huh? Alipur. So he was sent to the Alipur jail. 1 year he spent in the jail. What he wished happened. He said, I want some time to meditate, I'm fed up of this job and so on, and there he was inside. Now look, somebody would have taken it in a completely different way. Right? But Aurobindo was a yogi in the bud. He took it positively. He said, this is what I asked for and this is what I got. So in that little cell where even for a toilet you just had a bowl kept inside, he spent 1 year in jail. It was in the jail that he became a full-fledged yogi. And then Shiva did another Tandava and he was thrown out of jail. They couldn't find any reason, so he was thrown out of jail. But the person who went in and used in the bomb blast came out as a full-fledged yogi, went and settled down in Pondicherry. So why I'm saying this is when terrible things happen in life, it happens to all. Maybe something you had is gone, someone you considered dear has suddenly gone. It can happen to anybody. Consider that to be Shiva's Tandava. Be peaceful. Say has to happen to me and it has happened. What positive things can I get out of it? How do I use this time to go deeper into myself? So this is the first part of Shiva's Tandava. The second characteristics of Shiva, where he is called Mahadeva, the great yogi, you will see most of the concepts of Shiva, other than the Shivling, which has no shape or form. You will see Shiva sitting in an asana, meditative posture, meditative asana, eyes closed and meditating. So people ask, if Mahadeva, Shiva is Mahadeva, who is he meditating upon? What is there to meditate? Your Mahadev simply means that the concept of Mahadev, the Supreme Lord, happens when everything is quiet. Body is quiet, mind is quiet, and then the eyes are quiet. So when the eyes are quiet, physical eyes are quiet, then the wisdom eye opens, which is called the Ajna. And this wisdom eye guides one how to go forward in spiritual practice. Before that can happen, just like depicted in the Shiva Puranas, you know the famous story of how the god of desire, Kamadeva, came with his arrow of flowers and said, I can conquer anybody, why not this Mahadeva, this Shiva? So he shot an arrow. And what did Shiva do? He looked at him, at this Kamadeva, and the Kamadeva was destroyed to ashes. After that, Shiva sat once more in Kailash in his asana and meditated. Even when other devatas want to ask for help, they go to Kailash. He is meditating. They wait, let him open his eyes. And then they said it is like this. When the rest of the people are agitated, he is sitting there quietly. Bhang laga ke bhole Baba. Don't take bhang. We have other bhangs to use. We don't have to have the bhang. So, and also remember that in Kashi, Shiva is called Bhole Baba. What is Bhole? Simple, even idiotic sometimes. No complications. So here are the three things. One is to destroy the images that you create, every step. Second is to be simple. Do not hold anything against anybody. Then you are going towards Shiva. You are understanding the concept of Shivaratri. Then the most powerful enemy for a yogi is Kamadeva. The great thing is this Kamadeva can also come in the form Deva. I say Deva and be very nice, attractive, tasteful, but it's a distraction. As we read in the Yoga Vachishta, the most important thing to tackle for a yogi, if one is on the spiritual path, otherwise it's okay, is to conquer this sense of sense pleasure, which is what Shiva is all about. So when this happens, when Deva is ready, I'm not saying it can happen anytime, but Kamadeva is reduced. No, Kamadeva need not necessarily mean sensual, physical pleasures. Kama means desire. When the yogi discovers that all the treasure trove that one seeks for with one's desires happens when everything is quiet and deep within one's own self, then Kamadeva is beaten, not before that. Before that, if it is physical only, then Kamadeva can be beaten through drugs. If for 10, 15 years you smoke ganja or bhang, after some time that Kamadeva will leave you. There is no energy, there is no power there. But other kamas will be there. Like what? I must become the head of the mutt. This is also a kama. I must become a great spiritual. It's another form. So, that is the second message of Shivaratri. Why night? Because it is in the night that the world is shut off from our eyes. Not any longer, because we have cell phones and IT, internet. So these are some of the concepts that one has to carefully study. Now Shiva has a Trishul. You will see, you have seen the Trishul shape. Both sides are like this and the center is straight. This is the symbol of a yogi with his Brahmadanda. Brahmadanda is the central Shushumna Nadi which goes straight up, and the other two are the Ida and the Pingala. Who sits with his Trishul steady is one whose Brahmadanda is steady, and it is in imitation or in symbolic of this that the great that the Dashanami order monks carry a stick with the Brahmadanda. That means my spine is straight, my energy is flowing. Where does it flow? To Shivam, to the Supreme Shivam. This is the second. And the third you should note is that even though according to the Puranic descriptions, Shiva sits in Kailasha, which unfortunately the Chinese have not allowed us to go now for some time. The real Shivam is your inner being, your antaratma, your mind, and first the mind has to be freed so that the mind begins to understand that what we seek for in this world, the happiness that we seek for, it's all the happiness that is linear. That means we move towards it and try to grasp it. Shivam is our inner essence of our being, to touch which you don't have to go anywhere. Where will you go? The great Ishavasya Upanishad says, Isha Vashyamidam Sarvam, that Supreme Isha, who is also Shivam. Vashyam means pervades. Sarvam means everything, idam, here. So that Supreme Isha, the Supreme Shivam, pervades everything here, right now. There is no place you need to reach. Suppose what I want to reach is there, and I am here, and I am trying to reach it. There is a movement. What happens if what I want to reach is here? Where do I reach? Suppose it is Isha Vashyamedam Sarvam. How do I reach something which is here, there and everywhere? If it is there, I can reach. What if it's here? How do I reach? Now, the same Upanishad gives a solution for this. Tena tyaktena bhunjita, let go and rejoice. Let go of all gathering. Let go of all reaching out. Not easy. When all reaching out stops, when the movement of the mind is not going out and trying to get something, when it realizes that it is useless to do that, because whatever you get will be wiped out when you die. Yeah, if you die, your name might survive for some time. For how long? It is after all a name, it has no meaning. The reality is gone, right? So, when you learn the secret of tena tyaktena, let go and rejoice, it begins to click inside you that the activity I'm involved in trying to reach it needs to stop, and you need to look within. Don't even need to look within. When that stops, it is already there. Pratyaksha. That understanding is called Pratyakshanubhuti. That which is called also the darshan of Shiva. So, these are some of the important points which you need to think about during the day and meditate on during the night. So, point 1, enumerating. Tandava is not such a bad thing, it's a wonderful thing. It should be welcome. When Tandava happens, people start running helter-skelter. Yogis say, this is what I was thinking of, this is happening now, I'm free. Your external circumstances might force you to think that terrible things are happening and you want to flee from those terrible things. The terrible things are happening to show you that in the ultimate essence it's all so terrible. When you die, who is going to be with? Tell me. There's a story that once Guru told his disciple, look, come away with me. Why are you wasting time with your family? You are now ready. I'm not calling anybody. Come away with me. The disciple said, sir, I will come with you, but then everybody at home loves me. How can I hurt them and leave them and come with you? So the moment I understand how to deal with this, I will come with you. So the Guru said, look, I'm going to put you into a yogic state where you look dead. Dead. And I will then come as a physician, in the disguise of a physician. He said, agreed. I'm actually waiting to come with you. But the only thing that stops me, they are all so fond of me. They love me. Love is a very common word now. I get it many times on email, WhatsApp. Very common word. And with that a number of hearts. Because WhatsApp is so easy to do. Tuck, 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 tuck. So what did I say? क्या बोला? Please don't completely agree with the Maha Shivaratri, otherwise you will become like this. In the middle of you are saying something, everything is gone. And some people think memory loss because of old age. Anyway, it's not. So he said, okay, I agree. So he went back to his house and lay down. And the Guru did something and like it. The Guru went away. The family came, wife, children, relatives. They all came and looked at him. So maybe he's dead, not moving, everything is cold. Then they came back and said, let's call a doctor. So the Guru was the doctor on hand. He said, I'm the doctor, come. He came and he examined him thoroughly. He said, he's dead. Then he had bought a pill with him, small pill. He said, but still the situation can be saved. I said, how? See this pill that I have? One of you can swallow it and die, he will get up. No takers. All that we love you so much, oh, gone. Who will want to die for somebody? The other guy. So, meanwhile, while he was still thinking that he is in the dead state, others thought, this guy could register everything that's happening. So, mentally he conveyed this to his Guru, who was a doctor now. Sir, please wake me up. So he woke him up. He said, I'm coming with you. And went away. So, when the nritta happens, anything can happen. That's the time when you should stay quiet and calm. Like you bring up somebody of your close relative, like your son, for instance. Not anybody's, I'm just saying. And then you find that he keeps making fun of you or talking ill of you. Sometimes you think, get out of my house. Now, whose fault is it? Is it the son's or mine? I have got attached. I am not ready to break free. It's not his fault. Please don't think so. He may have reasons. It's me. I have invested on him. And therefore I see that my investment is going. Actually, it is Shiva pointing out, saying, forget it now, be free. No, I cannot be free, I will suffer. I will go to every guru I can find and say, please help me with this relationship. If he says, why don't you let go? No, I cannot let go. This happens everywhere, in all places, in many places. So, trust only Mahadev. Put all your attention on Mahadev. Do not allow your mind to run berserk. Let it stay centered on the linga, on the Shiva linga. Meditate on Shiva. Every now and then try your bit to fight with Kamadeva. Not easy. Kamadeva can overpower you in many clever ways. Watch carefully. You can live in this world, you cannot run away, but where will you run away? If you run away something, will you leave your mind behind? Your mind will also come with you. So try to squarely look at the mind and handle it. Then one day, the Thandava Nritta will be over. A new world will be born. All the old will be demolished. A beautiful new world which you have no idea what it is like. Which every second is new. Which has no hangovers or carryovers from anywhere. You can still function in this world. But that functioning will be different. Because you are rooted in satisfaction. You are not grabbing anything from anybody. Satisfied in your inner being, satisfied with Shivam, fully absorbed in the inner bliss which is called Shivananda. Then you discover Shivoham, Shivoham, I am that Shivam, I am that Shivam. All these years I was going around with this illusion that I am somebody else or something else. Now, for that. This is why Shivaratri is considered such a symbolic and important event, because a Thandava takes place. All the old is destroyed. It's not physical. All old modes of thought, which says that the best way and happiest way to live is to gather. When the reality is that the best and happiest way to live is to let go. You don't have to let go, doesn't mean you have to get into your house one day and throw out all the utensils. This is not the meaning. You might throw the utensils, but your mind will be still with them, not without them. It's more a mind attitude than anything else. If you can do that, then you're really getting the benefits of what Shivaratri actually is. So after this satsang, I am told 1 hour, but I don't think I need to have an hour. It is the essence of it. 45 minutes we have done. Why? Because I'll also get a little bit of physical body rest, because I have to face this terrible thing called pranams now. Sometimes I wish it can be done off with. But then people come from so far and they feel Nice to do some pranam. My big thumb has, half of it has been rubbed off. So now we have few more minutes. We can spend 5-10 minutes in meditation. Why? Before that, we will chant Om Namah Shivaya together few times and then sit quietly and meditate. Try to break the images that come. Become like Sri Aurobindo. Shall we? Shall we start the chant? I'll explain the mantra and its effect in the evening. Shall we chant? Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Now meditate quietly. Hari Om Tat Sat Om Namah Shivaya.
Pranams to all. I'm talking on behalf of Sri Mahesh Ramdas ji, who is not here. It is with great joy and gratitude that today we open the official website of Adinath Sriguru Mahaavtar Babaji Temple. This sacred space, consecrated in Madanapalli, stands as a tribute to the eternal presence and blessings of Sriguru Babaji, the immortal being who has guided countless seekers on the path of wisdom and transformation. This website, srigurubabaji.org, is more than just a digital presence. It is a bridge that connects aspirants worldwide to the essence of Babaji's teachings. Through this, devotees can learn about the temple, engage in spiritual practices, download high-res images of Sriguru Babaji, and stay informed about the events and seva opportunities. May we request our Guruji Shri M to inaugurate the website.
Sangajatvam samvadatam sambho manam shijanatam devavagam yatha purve devavagam yatha purve sanyananam Sanyananam Pasade Samani Vayakuti Samanam Hridayaniva Samanam Hridayaniva Samanamastu mano Samanamastu mano Yadavasu sahasati Yadavasu sahasati.
Friends, this by Shri Arun Verma from Chennai. And the website prepared by Mahesh Ramdas, Shalini Kalra Jacob, Anand and Santosh. Thank you.